Alright, I don't have an excuse. I ate them all. Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here with the bags in my lap because I have no room to put them down. So we're going to go through this quickly. I wasn't sure I was going to film this because there's nothing fascinating that I got at the Dollar Tree, but I hadn't been to the Dollar Tree. How many times can I say Dollar Tree? In quite some time. And did I say like welcome and thanks for hanging out? I don't know. It's been an exceedingly long day. I'm going to be doing a get ready with me just to let you know some updates about things that are going on in my life. Nothing traumatic or bad, you know, else I wouldn't be sitting here not crying, of course, but just, you know, life, and I like talking to you guys about my life. But so I needed, what did I need? I needed a laundry basket, and I didn't wind up picking up the laundry basket. But I did get a lot of other stuff. I said nothing thrilling, but I did put the poll out on my community tab, and you said that you want to see it, so thank you guys. I really do appreciate that. I love you tremendously. So anyway, let's just get into this. There's a couple of things that are missing only because I had some snacks that I bought. I won't say that I ate them all. I will say that they alright, I don't have an excuse. I ate them all. So we're going to forget about that. Of course, in New York, they got rid of the plastic bags, and I had 2 of these, you know, reusable bags, but it wasn't enough because I got more than I thought, and so they had to use a freaking paper bag, which I hate. Let's start with these. I did actually get 4 of these, and I only have 2 here at the moment. No, I have 3 here at the moment. Yeah, these little puppies stick together. I bought these for a couple of reasons. I always need storage. I might need some storage out here to throw stuff into. If I can ever actually do a shop my stash, these would be perfect for doing a shop my stash. The other 2 is I have not a lot of counter space. It's a very, very old kitchen. I have, you know, little tiny areas of counter space. So on my table, on the end of my table, is where I put the mail that's incoming, bills that I gotta pay, etc., etc. But the cats in their infinite wisdom jump on the table and go, fing! They actually make that noise. I have heard them do it. And my mail goes all over the floor, then I have to, and then they play with it, mind you. Long story, I got these to put the 2 buckets of mail in, my daddy's, mine, so that I can keep it organized. Now, if they push this whole thing on the floor, then I put my paws up and I give up and I say, I'm done, that's it. But that's the idea. And these, I know, I've picked them up in Home Goods for at least $5 or $6, so to get these each for $1, it's amazing. I did get the fur children a couple of things. Now you have to understand I have 5 cats. Most of them are Goblins. If you're not Italian and don't understand what that means, it means they will just, you know, trample over you for food. They eat till there is no more to eat. And I saw this at Double One. Now the reason I got this is because Tuxie and Baxter, like Tuxie follows Baxter everywhere. He's very attached to him. And they inevitably wind up eating out of the same tiny little dish because Tuxie, whatever Baxter does, he has to do. His food will be right here, but he's got to go and eat out of the same dish as Bax. So I got this, and maybe that will be good enough that they could eat together, but like not have little Tuxie steal all of Baxter's food. So for $1, even if it doesn't last that long, I think it's fabulous. Do you remember last week when I was having, you know, my infusions and things were going wrong? Well, part of it was I can't feel, or I couldn't feel, thank goodness that most of the feeling has come back. I couldn't feel my fingers, and my hands are very weak, so every time I try to grab onto something, it would just fall. And I broke 3 bowls and 2 glasses. And one of them was my favorite bowl. So I did find these. Do I have both of them? I have these 2 bowls here that I paid $1 for. So when I break them again, it won't be so tragic. The other bowl that I had was actually my favorite. It was probably like a $10 or $11 bowl. So what? C'est la vie, as they say. So for $1 each bowl, they're very pretty. I liked them a lot. You know, I don't know why I only picked up 1. I should have picked up way more, but it was very warm in the store, can I tell you? I had my mask on, and when I say the sweat that was coming off of me underneath that mask, it actually seeped through to the other side of the mask. When I actually got outside and looked, you could just see it was all soaking wet. Needless to say, I wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible, but I like to pick up the bags for birthday gifts and such because inevitably you won't have one when you need one. I don't know if these were a good deal or not, but these are the heavier dinner napkins, and you know, sometimes I like to have something a little bit better than just a paper towel. You know, not that I'm trying to be bougie or anything, because I'm so not. But these are, you know, home store premium for $1. I think you actually get 50, which is not a bad deal. This is going to make you laugh. Yes, I did need one of these. Do you know when, you know, life is stressful and you're going along with your life and you're barely keeping it together to get like the really essential things done, and you're just doing things, and then you stop and look one day and you say, why am I using this like piece of crap that needed to be replaced 6 months ago? So I spent $1 and I got myself, it's a toilet brush, by the way, in case you didn't realize. Yes, indeed, it is a toilet brush. Yeah, I looked and I'm going, what the hell am I doing? For one of my bathrooms, I have the sponge, the Clorox ones, and then for my dad's, I use these, and I have the, yeah, I actually bought some of that too. Speaking of which, here it is, haha. They go together, look. And this was $1, and this was $1. You know, sometimes it's the necessities that we need. I mean, this whole thing for $1, even if it's not fabulous, it's $1. Since I was in that section, I thought I would pick up some more of these. I had one of these, and now I looked at it, it's getting cruddy. You know, they do get cruddy after a while. This is one of those things to clean, you know. What's the word? It's to clean stuff that you can't reach the bottom of, yes. And then I got this one. I thought it was interesting because it's got a little scraper here. Don't ask me what the scraper's for because I have, you know, not a clue. But it's pop and pan. Pot and pan scrubber. I don't know what I would use this on. Maybe the bottom, because this would definitely scratch the inside because it's really, really stiff. But yeah, can't go wrong with these either. Since I bought the bag, I figured I may as well get some stuffies to go with the bag. This little guy here was an ambition for me that says, clean your car, Leann. I have a hose. Well, currently it's busted. I did buy a new one, but did I tell you that there are spiders that have their own zip codes that live in my basement? I don't know if any of you experience this, but you know, when we go downstairs, we have a discussion, and they usually win because I just say, no, I'm going back upstairs. I have a very old house, and therefore it's a cellar, not a basement. And, you know, you have the stone steps that lead to those, you know, Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz doors that open up. And that's how I have to, you know, with the hose. And except when I went down there, literally, it's just a wall of web and spiders. Your girl ain't going there. So I'll pay somebody to go down there and fight with them. They may need a gun. I don't know, but your girl ain't doing it. No. So this is an inspiration to wash my car. Maybe I'll just fill up a bucket from my house. I don't know. Along with this, I bought these. Now, these are Armor All. These are expensive. $1. This is the Auto Glass Cleaner. I did get some protective, you know, wipes also for the car, but these have a tendency to dry out really, really quickly. So maybe I'll just put them in a plastic bag, and that will hopefully help save them from drying out so quickly. But, you know, sometimes you don't want to get out the rag and the sprayer and everything. This is also the car wash, so I can take the bucket that I have that I stare at and tell myself to use, pour this in there, and get some water. You know how a car wash works, right? So this was encouragement to me because my car just looks at me and goes, you gonna let me look like this? And I say, can you wash yourself? And yeah, I win that argument though because I still drive it, so at least I win something. Okay, so I didn't eat all the snacks. I do have 2 boxes left of the Sweet Tart Original and the Chewy Lemon Heads. Have you guys tried regular lemon heads? They're really hard and you have to dissolve them. But when you have a Chewy lemon head, They're really good. And, you know, I haven't eaten dinner yet, but they're not sour, they're sweet, by the way. The ones that I finished were Sugar Babies and several boxes of Junior Mints. I don't know what happened. I actually take no responsibility whatsoever. Somehow, through osmosis maybe, I must have absorbed them. That is my story, and I will not. That's my story. Oh, I forgot one of these. This was the multi-purpose auto cleaner. So these are great for your dashboards and, you know, for the inevitable amounts of coffee that I will spill in my car on my seats. I do have leather seats, so luckily they are easy to clean. So the multi-purpose one is good for, you know, everything, and happy to have it for $1. That whole little stuff would probably have cost me at least $30 if I bought it in, say, any other place like AutoZone or whatever. Okay. I had to. These are the babies, some of the babies, all of the babies' favorite toys. And, you know, I'm a mother who spoils her children, as I should. I always make sure whenever I do that, I always make sure that the little plastic nubbies are gone so that they don't choke on them or they don't stick them and hurt them. But, look at it. I put it next to Baxter, who's like, it's too hot, Mama. You can never have too much shower cleaner, especially with my tub. So I was very happy to pick one up. I don't know if it's going to be as good as, say, the scrubbing bubbles and everything, but it'll work. I was so happy that I found these. Do you guys ever get these? Now, one would think I would be smart and do something like open the box or the container and then put them into, say, one of my multitude of Ipsy bags so that I don't spill them all over and drop them and lose them. No, I don't do that until now, and now I'm going to do that because these are fabulous for the ends of your hair. As you can see, I have the thick ponytail holder thingy scrunchie on the end, and these just work fabulously. Yeah, they're going to break, but you get, I don't know, 1,016,000? No, you get actually 500. I'll lose half of them, and that's okay because I will have, you know, 250 more after I lose them. And yeah, to get these for $1, fab. I did buy my daddy razors. I buy my daddy the expensive razors, and then he says he doesn't like them. So he told me in the dollar store there are these razors that he likes, and he says they work better than, you know, the Schick with the interchange, you know. So I bought these for him. If I use these, I think, on my legs, I would just be a bloody stump. That's what I'm picturing. But I'm going to buy him what he wants since that's what he likes. This is something else. Do you also notice there are sock goblins, bobby pin goblins, hair thingy goblins? What other goblins in the household do you guys have? I don't know whether they all get together and do a universal snatching of said items or they work independently. I haven't been able to catch them long enough to ask them. Always need bobby pins. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually got another one of these bags. So yay, this one has little like glitter on it. Yeah, it's going to come off and be annoying, but it won't be annoying to me since I'm passing this on to somebody else. I did get 2 of these little containers. I got a blue and a charcoal, like see-through charcoal. And these are just going to be great for some of my samples. Dump them in here. They will stack on top of each other instead of trying to store them in different ways. That's just not working for me. So I thought they were very cute. It reminds me like of my childhood. Like I used to keep my crayons and things like this. What's in here is this is a gift for somebody, and it is a mug, and it says, "Be the person your dog. My true New York is coming out of me. Be the person your dog thinks you are." Isn't it cute? Yes, it was only $1. I can't speak. Yes, it was only $1, but I just think that the sentiment is what really counts. Here's the charcoal gray one. I love the color. It's like a smoke. That's what I would call it, smoke. And then, no, I don't need another. Of course not. But you wonder why I got it? How could I not? And you're saying, yeah, you could have not, Leann. And I'm saying, yeah, you're right, but I did. Who can't use some Pine Sol? This is one of the only things that actually gets the almost pure white tile floor that my mommy insisted upon getting. God bless her soul. I said, Mommy, you don't want an almost all white floor. I'll install it for you, which I did. Not ceramic, but like tiles that like just suck in every amount of dirt that you could possibly imagine. I said, no, this is what I want. She's always like loved all white kitchens. Mind you, I have a fully dirt backyard. So yeah, you look at that floor and it gets dirty, and the Pine Sol and a scrub brush and then like a clean mop that I have to wring out is actually one of the only things that really gets it clean. Granted, I'd say a good hour and a half later it's dirty again, but at least I can look at it, smile, and say Mommy would be proud. So Pine Sol. Of course I did get one of these for $1 just for swatching purposes. This one is cocoa butter, and I just thought that they would really smell pretty, so that is kind of why I did that. Let me see. They do have a really nice cocoa buttery scent, so that's why. Here's my receipt of what I got. What did I pay for everything? It was $45 plus tax, so I got 45 items. You don't realize how quickly everything adds up, so, but $45 for everything is pretty good. How could you not get these tissues, for goodness sakes? There's 74 tissues in each one, and I got Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and Donald, and then Frozen. I don't like any of the Frozen, and I just want to let it go for some reason. But I just picked out, I just wanted tissues. Also, I don't have to use my good tissues if I'm going to sit here and just take the makeup off, so that's what these are for. I did pick up a thingy of men's shaving cream. They had the women's, but I'm not really picky with my shaving cream. Yes, it's really nice when I can use a luxury one and everything, and I enjoy that. But for the most part, I usually just pick up the dollar ones, and I'm happy as a little guinea pig. My best friend Comet with bleach. When you have an old sink that's very porous and it's porcelain, again, it's something that absorbs all of the dirt if you just look at it. My mom had this magical way. I don't really know how she did it, because no matter what, I can never get it as clean as she did. Somehow the sink would, after the end of the day, would be just dirty, and it absorbed the gravy that we made. And I look, I'm like, Ma, how are you going to get that clean? She goes, don't worry about it. I know, she would use this and maybe some of her Sicilian magic or something, and miraculously, when I got up the next morning, there it was, bright and shiny, with like little fairies coming off of it. Well, probably not the fairies, but this is good stuff. Yes, I am resorting to buying these size cans. Now, this is like a dog size can, okay? When you have 5 little monsters that eat you out of house and home, you are now apt to get these. This I think they will like. It's chicken and tuna. I don't give them tuna, the fishes, very much, but we're going to find out. But let's see how quickly the little endless vacuum cleaners that I have will go through these. I can't resist these. They're kind of like Pringles from Lay's, but they're from Lay's, and I had to. Sorry, Lay's, you're good, but no, you don't take the place of Pringles. It's not like I won't eat them or anything, but they're not as good as Pringles. Pringles have this certain texture to them that these do not. And last but not least, my friends, drum roll please. I know, I'm a child. I'm a true child. It's a llama. I mean, why would you not? It's purple llama. See purple llama, you pick up a purple llama. Were they worth $1? Probably. What a fun item to end it on. That is it, my friends. I am so grateful for you wanting to share this with me. As I said, it's nothing excited, but I just love sharing my life with you guys. It's really, I say it all the time, it's really the best part of my day. And most of you, I think that when I say I love you, I'm not, you know, one of the YouTubers, oh, I love you, and, you know, just, it doesn't mean anything. I think you really know that it's the absolute truth. And if you're new here and you stop by to see this and you like my craziness, because I fully admit that I am, I would love it if you would become part of this amazing family that I have here, that I have grown to love. And for all of you who have been here for as long as you have, or as short as you have, I do love you tremendously. And of course, I hope whatever part of the world you're in and around, I hope you're having an amazing day and amazing week coming up. And I will see you really, really soon in my next video. Bye.